Coraline was released on February 5th, 2009. While exploring her new home, a girl named Coraline discovers a secret door behind which lies an alternate world that closely mirrors her own, but in many ways is better. She rejoices in her discovery until her other mother and the rest of her parallel family tries to keep her forever. Coraline must use all of her resources and bravery to make it out back with her own family and life. The movie itself has got to be one of my most favorite stop motion movies from my childhood. And this was 2009. This movie took 8 years to be developed. Yeah, we'll get to the book part later, but I love this movie. The stop motion effects show how good it is. You can have the darkness be very dark, but have some good colors for the darkness, but you can also have some light colors to lighten the mood. And it's a lot more emotional, yet somehow very nice. Now, all I could say is that the book is way darker, but we're talking about the movie here. The type of style for the stop motion works perfectly with the actual reality of this other world. And the fact that it actually uses different types of technology, the fact that it has better food, it's nice. It's even way colorful. And then the regular world, it's way more plainer, it's way more dull, it's way more less colorful, it's bland. But by the time the ending hits around, you're in rejoice, because it feels great. And the style of how they become these types of monsters are really shown pretty well. The fact is that we don't know what this world is, but yet somehow we still enjoy it. And that's what makes it interesting. It's also a very child-centered film, and it was a really good job. Director Henry Selick did a very amazing job at this type of scenery that Coraline is actually known for. It's a very nice movie that I highly recommend for many people, as well as families. This is a family film that is part of the Uncanny Valley, and it shows it. It's beautifully animated, has a great story, and can get very emotional sometimes. I love it, love it, love it. It's a great film. It's a really, really great film. It's got beautiful visuals, has some characters that some are perfect, others not really, but shows some very nice story elements too. And we're also going to go through the changes in the book and how dark they get, but as good as I can, because I'm not really good with book reading. I've only gone through half of the book already. But, bottom line, Coraline the movie is a really great movie that I highly recommend for any family to enjoy. Now I'm going to do my best of trying to bring the book into the actual reality today. Author was originally called Neil Gaiman. I'm sorry if I butchered that name, but it's in the book itself. If looking through the artwork here of Coraline, you can actually see some very nice pictures of Coraline and the cat in the front page, which look very nice. Each page has a different type of each chapter has their own style of photo to look at. There are lots of good different photos. And as you can see, I really hadn't finished the chapter. That's why you see this little piece of paper right here. But it's really crazy. Even the kind of like style, like how like this creature imprisoned the 3 children originally, before Coraline started. How the dolls are pretty much, the gateway or the kind of like cameras to this other realm. It's really interesting. I like the style, like even like how they actually explain in such good detail how they look and what they do. It's really disturbing. Some of these can get very, very dark. Now, I can't really go too in-depth into it. That's the only problem with these types of books, because if I don't have much of it, I can't help you with it. But I can say it's really good. Like there was amazing quotes written pretty well. Like this one says, "We have eyes and we have nervous." Nervouses? I don't even know what he said there, but he also says, "We have tails, we have teeth. You'll all get what you deserve when we rise from underneath." pretty much a poem style to it. It's really nice to listen to this type of style, and I love dark things to it. I love the dark style. It's really nice, and it does show pretty much the story that we all expected. And it expected very much. Even the ending, where they all just, went happily ever after. But Coraline was still in danger, as many people have said, and it was a very good one. Now, I can't say any of the words like "thou art alive" or "thou here," but all I could say is that it was crazy to look. And like the mother wanted the black key, and that's what created this type of style to it. So it really was a nice way to look at it. Some of these pictures look very gruesome and very well detailed, and I'm just looking to see, like this one says, "Oh my twitchy witchy girl, I think you are so nice. I give you bowls of protage, and I'll give you bowls of ice cream. I'll give you lots of kisses, and I'll give you lots of hugs, but I never give you sandwiches with bugs in." It shows clever writing. It's very clever writing on it, which I kind of do like. Some of it's mostly just poetry, and then in the end they told another short story that I don't really want to go into, but I do love the style here. Some people say that the book itself has so much dark origin to it. Some of them are very lies, like the one with the mirror. The mirror trying to trick Coraline, but it didn't work. But bottom line, like I said, Coraline the movie and Coraline the book are dark stuff that I think everybody should enjoy. But tune in tomorrow, because we're going to be looking at a hunchback from the silent era.